So, my boy Lethal was looking through the files on PC. I don't know how this works. I don't have 2K on PC. I don't know how this stuff works, but he was looking through the files for what has been added for MyTEAM, and it looks as though we will be getting a spotlight series of some sort for a Galaxy Opal small forward, power forward NIKOLA Jokic sometime in season 4 would be my guess. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Uploading every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right in and let's take a look. So, shout out to my boy Lethal for this information. He DMs me on Twitter and basically said that he found this added to the files. I really don't know how that works. I'm not an expert, but he also found the Jamal Murray leak going into season 2, or going into season 3, I should say, where Jamal Murray was the Pro Pass player, or whatever the case was. That might have been season 2, actually, where Jamal Murray was, I think it was season 2, yeah, where Jamal Murray wound up being the Evo player for level 1, and there's been some other things that have been leaked throughout the year as well for these upcoming drops. Well, this was found as well, this graphic in the files, and it says complete NIKOLA Jokic's Spotlight Challenge to earn his MyTEAM card for a limited time only. I'm not sure what this says. I can't read this text right here. I'm not totally sure what that's supposed to say. I will say the graphic, like the color of the card, looks a little bit off compared to the other Galaxy Opal cards. Makes me wonder if when they say a limited time only, I'm assuming they're talking about the challenge. But I think the gem is accurate. It looks accurate to me. This does not look fake. I mean, it looks accurate. The gem looks like it matches. It's just interesting to me that they would give away a free Jokic for completing a challenge. The crossover series is also something they haven't brought into MyTEAM at all this year, but I will say Jokic does not have an Opal hidden gem. So it would make sense that he would get some sort of grindable card because he does not have an Opal hidden gem in the game. So that it makes sense to me. That part doesn't throw me off at all. It's the fact that they're going to give away a small forward, power forward Jokic in season 4 that feels a little strange to me. But I guess if they start dropping a bunch of Galaxy Opals and things of that, or sorry, Dark Matters and stuff like that in packs, then giving away a free Opal would be a good way to kind of keep your community engaged and things like that. But it gives me interest to see if this is going to be like one challenge. Is this going to be a group of spotlight challenges? Are we getting spotlights for the first time really in the last 2 years, at least like at a serious level? We haven't really gotten a serious spotlight grind since I think the KG spotlights in 2K23 was the last time we really got a full set of spotlight challenges. But either way, a Jokic card at small forward would be a really good free card. Like, that's a 6'11" small forward who would be a very, very complete offensively. Defensively, probably not amazing, but you look at his pink diamond, like that card is not great, but it's not atrocious. And the size that that card would have, I mean, considering he would have much better defense than this, and they'd probably put all of his defense on the 80s, and then he'd have a 90 interior or so, and he'd have 85 to 90 speed. Like, he would be physically athletic enough and big enough to counter all of these like glitchy out of position type small forwards that are in the game and likely will be coming soon. For example, Opal Giannis is kind of the card right now that's it's tough to counter size wise. A free Jokic would be an amazing counter to that. So I think this card, if this is real, which it looks to be real, I have no reason to believe that it's not. Again, shout out to Lethal for sending me this. This would be really, really sick free content in season 4, but it also does make me a little scared to wonder what the non-free content is going to look like if they're willing to give away a out of position Jokic in season 4. Are we going to start getting random out of position cards? Is the pacing going to like be unbelievable by the time we're in February, we're going to have 7-foot point guards and stuff? Like, I hope not. That's probably my biggest concern seeing this is what does that mean for the non-free content? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's immediately where my mind goes to when I think a free small forward Jokic in January. Like, with that being said, season 4 is starting in less than a week, so it's about time for them to start adding stuff for that, and I think this would be very cool. So I'm assuming this is real. I guess we'll have to wait and see over these next 2 weeks if this winds up coming out at some point in the near future, but a small forward, power forward Jokic for free would be a really sick free card for a lot of the community. Very connected to the real life NBA as well, considering he's the best player in the league right now. So giving away a free card of the best player in the league that is very good would be a good way to connect, I think, with IRL NBA, despite the fact that Jokic obviously isn't a small forward in real life. But with that being said, Certainly an interesting graphic. This kind of came out of nowhere today. I saw this and I got DM'd it, and I was like, oh wow, this is probably worth making a video on. So I know this video is kind of all over the place, kind of random, but I just thought y'all would be intrigued to know that this looks to be a real leak of something that could be coming in the very near future. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more NBA content 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.